Welcome to Surplus DIY. On this channel, you will see a lot of how-to projects. On the previous episode, I created a mold for each one of the keys that you're going to see in this video. And on this video, I'm going to take those keys, shape them down, and see if they actually open up this master lock. So stay tuned. watching to the end of the video. I started out with Master Lock Magnum series. Basically, there's 2 in a package. The first one, I got this epoxy project that I'm working on. It should be pretty neat. You guys might want to like and subscribe because that's going to look pretty neat. The other lock, basically, I'm sitting around playing around with it, figuring out what I'm going to do for the Master Lock epoxy project, and then this idea comes to me. So I get done making all the keys, playing around with it, and I break the key off into the lock. This is the only one I have left. So I gotta go buy a whole new set, redo all the keys. So I do that. This is a whole new lock. Get done with everything. This is the first key that I try. It fits in. This is actually the JB Weld key. So the JB Weld key fit in, and I was gonna just try to turn it, and then it breaks off. Did the same thing with the super glue key. However, I was very curious to see how this works, so I made another one. So that's okay. So right off the bat, we're gonna X out the JB Weld key. Basically, this is a brand new lock. Get everything done, and then basically I'm trying the key. It fit in, and when I was ready to take it back out, it snapped in there. So I can't use that one. I shaped all of these up by hand because these aren't metal. When they're thin, they get brittle, and then also they're really fragile, because you can see how this is one in the bend. So one of the problems is that they're very brittle. When they're thin, they tend to be very fragile and brittle. So I can't use the JB Weld key. That one's X'd out. Okay, let's see which one of these work. This is going to be the super glue and baking soda. This is going to be the super glue and sawdust. And this is going to be the Plumbers epoxy. Now it's crazy that these are the only 3 keys that survived. And where's the epoxy key? This one is really, really hard, but the problem is that when I shape it up and sand it down, it gets soft. So I couldn't, I mean, I probably could, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to leave the epoxy out. So that's that. So let's get ready to open up these locks. Just showing that this key will fit and open up each one of these locks. Okay, let's get started. Very, very brittle. That one's in. We'll test that one out shortly. Oh my God, I'm trying to be so super careful. That one's in. Okay, so now we have these keys inserted into the locks. Start out with super glue and baking soda, super glue and sawdust, and this one is Plumbers epoxy. So the ones that didn't make it are going to be the JB Weld, which is this key right here. It actually broke off into the lock. It's really brittle when it gets thin. And then this happens to be the super glue and baking soda. And then I made a duplicate key of this one. So we're gonna see if that one works. But it also, all of these keys one of the issue is that they get brittle when they're cut down. They're not metal. I was hoping that one of the issues that I'm thinking that I'm gonna have is that when it comes time to turn the key, it's not gonna be strong enough to turn. We'll see. Also, they're really thin and brittle. So, like I said, the level of difficulty for this was probably like a 8 point something, 8.9 out of 10. So let's get started. Super glue. Now, if these break, I'm only doing it once. Super glue and baking soda. It's trying to turn. It wants to turn. Let's see. Yeah, it's breaking. I can feel it breaking. It's not strong enough. Oh yeah, it's breaking. But it's turning. It's just not strong enough to turn the tumbler. Alright. That's in there though. Do I get an A for effort? Like and subscribe, please. I mean, do you want me to break off the key to show it that it doesn't work? I'm trying to turn it. It's not strong enough to turn the tumbler. But look at that. Sorry about that. That's one. All right, this one is super glue and sawdust. Once again, same thing. I'm just gonna try to. Oh, it opened. Holy shit. That one opened. Look at that. That one went in. It turned. It's still tight. I don't want to break it. Wow. Okay. This one is the JB Weld is here. This is the Plumbers Epoxy. Same thing. We gotta get two. Oh, this key is very, very brittle. Oh, okay, that goes in. It broke. So see there? Looks like the only key that worked is super glue and sawdust. Other than that, I'll take that as a win. I'll take it. Look at that. Super glue and sawdust. That's the key right there.